Alright, Project Saturn. Things escalated pretty quickly tonight. Got the front bumper off. Got the airbox off, battery out, battery hold down removed. I've got the AC compressor off. Gotta take the belt off. So basically what I'm doing is rebuilding the entire AC system. I've got a brand new AC compressor coming tomorrow. It is an AC Delco reman. And I have a brand new dryer, so this is why I had to take the bumper off. Here's the dryer. So now I can get to the fittings here. The other one's down there. It's got this short hose. So replacing that, and I've got a brand new AC condenser. Still need to figure out how to even get that out. I might have to remove the radiator, so be it. And then I have a brand new expansion valve, which is back there. See the AC, this is the AC line, it goes to it. So it looks like there's that little tiny line I was looking at, goes down, goes to this. Let's see, it comes down here. Yep. And it goes to here, part of the dryer, this little hose here. Metal pre-bent line, it goes into the expansion valve over there. We'll see what that means once I take that apart off the back there. So I got that new. I've got brand new AC lines that I bought. Got that one, suction and return line, I think is what it's called. So I got those new as well. And I'm gonna put it all together. I'm gonna take it to mechanic shop, have them vacuum it down and fill it, and hopefully this solves the AC problem on this car. And I have cold air conditioning all year long because I plan on driving this car, because it gets 35, 36 miles to the gallon compared to my Explorer. It gets like 13. So I plan on recouping my money by just driving this and saving money on gas, $3.50 a gallon. Tired of that. Spending over $100 a week in gas on the Explorer. Probably only cost me $20, $25 in this, so that paint's shiny. Alright, I'll be working on this. I'll be having some updates, and hopefully I get a whole bunch of parts tomorrow. I think I'm going to fiddle around with trying to figure out this radiator fan, try to get that out, try to get to the AC condenser because I'm going to have to replace it. So, might have to drain the fluid. We'll see. Alright guys, stay tuned, I have more. Well, I got the fan off. Pretty simple. There's these little brackets right here that hold the radiator. There's little mounts. Kind of pick the radiator up. I'm draining it right now into a bucket. And this radiator is pretty much toast. It's like that on both sides. Something ate away at it. I don't know what. Looks like some blue green stuff. So gonna have to buy a new radiator. And it'll make it a lot easier to bolt the new condenser onto it anyway. So get this thing out of here. I'll bolt the new condenser to it, and then the whole assembly sits down in there. So it looks like a trip to O'Reilly for me tomorrow. And get a brand new radiator. So far, everything seems pretty easy. We will update you again here shortly as I replace everything, but it looks like it's pretty simple. Alright, tonight's update on the Saturn. I got the radiator and condenser out. This is what it looked like. A little dirty. That radiator's pretty tore up. Local O'Reilly's wanted $155 for a new radiator, so I said, yeah, I don't think so. See down there how messed up it is. And I found it on Rock Auto. The average price was $65 for radiator. So I ordered a brand new radiator, and the hoses are about half price compared to O'Reilly. So I have to wait a couple days for those parts to come in the mail. So I did what I could tonight. I got a bunch of parts. I got new hoses. Here's some part numbers if you guys need them. So we're going to focus. There's your part numbers for hoses. And then here's brand new compressors installed. Put the belt back on. And I installed the dryer. There's the new dryer. Now the only hose I did not replace was this one here. I didn't replace that AC line, so hopefully I'm okay with that. I didn't really look too hard for it on Rock Auto website, but it kind of looks like a pain in the butt to replace anyway. And also I had to remove the headlight assembly, which was just these screws here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes the whole headlight assembly out, so you can fish this line through here. It's got this 90 on there. Didn't want to go through, but that sits like this. Screws onto the AC condenser. I got this brand new suction line installed. And I got the brand new expansion valve installed. Brand new O-rings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 O-rings on that piece. So that's where I'm at for tonight. Hopefully the new radiator and the condenser shows up. I had not received the condenser yet in the mail. So hopefully those stuff show up. And I could button this up and get it down to the local mechanic shop, have them vacuum it down and fill it up, and hopefully we're all fixed up for good this time. Okay, tonight we're going to try to get as far as we can. I got the brand new radiator came in today from Rock Auto. Looks like a pretty nice piece. It looks exactly the same as what I pulled out of there. I forgot the name brand on this. I think it was a Denso. And then I've got AC Delco hoses. They're pretty dusty. Upper and lower radiator hose. Looks like they've been sitting for a while. So we got some nice radiator hoses, might as well. And then this is the AC condenser. A little bit of damage here. The fins aren't that straight, but well, what are you gonna do? So I gotta get the old hardware off of that assembly right there and get this all put together and get it in the car. Okay, that's simple enough. There's just 2 bolts. There's one on this side, another on that side, and then it clips in up here. So you slide it up into place. Slide it up into place, and that attaches your condenser to your radiator. Now I'm going to pick it up. It's got little studs here, plastic studs that go into mount holes, and that'll put it in place. And then there's some hold down brackets that go on the front. Pretty simple, clean setup, to be honest with you. So we'll get that in place. We'll put the radiator hoses on. We'll start connecting some hoses and hopefully get the battery and all that put back in the car. And it'll be ready to drive again so I can get it down to the mechanic shop this week. Okay, pretty simple setup. It's installed. There's these little hold down brackets right here. That's what holds the radiator on. So we'll get these on there. Most everything here is 10 millimeter. We'll get that tightened up. We'll get the new radiator hoses put on next. But yeah, brand new radiator, brand new condenser. Looks clean, nice and new. That should last a long time, I think. Once we get these radiator hoses, or at least the bottom one on, I need to get the fan assembly, and it lives right here on these little plastic tab there. There's one plastic tab down there, and then there's a screw, one screw and 3 little bracket tabs that hold the fan in place. Really simple. Okay, upper radiator hose installed. We got the lower radiator hose installed. I've got the fan installed. It's all pretty simple, guys. It takes very little effort and some common tools. So next I'm going to install the other AC hose, which goes from here to right here. Take this little cap off and there's your threads. Another reason why I took the headlight out is so I could get to these fittings easy. So you can get to that one real easy, and then you could just come down here and get your wrench on that one real easy with the bumper and everything out of the way. Now I'm gonna actually drive the car to the mechanic shop like this, just in case if something's leaking, they can get to it real easy. It's maybe a mile from my house, so I'm gonna just drive it without the bumper and the missing headlight. And it's not that far. That way if there's a problem, they can get to these fittings easy, replace an O-ring. I mean, I feel like I did a good job, but you never know. Might be a problem. There's something I wanted to point out. So far, all these brand new hoses come with caps on them. So you remove the cap, and it comes with an O-ring. So I've been taking the O-ring off and putting a little bit of this green refrigerant oil on each O-ring before I secure it in place. And always remember to save all the fasteners from the old compressor, because you're going to need them when you swap your new compressor. So save all your fasteners because you'll need them. Okay, it's coming along pretty nice. I just installed this hose right here. Pretty simple. Goes down, kind of follows this down and around, and it goes right here. I'll just snug that up. I think all that's left is the battery tray. Put the battery back in, hook the battery up, get this car down off my race ramps. And then I'll get a hold of the mechanic shop. Okay, there she is, all put back together. It went back together really fast. Got the battery tray in, the battery back in, hold down on. Got the air box on. Everything looks nice and clean. I just got to put some coolant in it, clean up some stuff, and get this car down off the race ramps and fire it up. Pretty simple job, only took me a couple nights. I didn't really work on it too hard, but crossing my fingers This works. Got a little bit of money in these parts. Look how nice that compressor is. Nice and new. So are the lines. Should be good. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll probably have a video once I get it back from the mechanic shop with an update. Hopefully she blows cold air. And we're ready for summer. Alright, we're on the ground. Let's fire this thing up. See how it does. Good to me. Little Saturn update. I'm at AA Automotive, a mile down the road. They got the car charged up. Took 0.95 pounds of R134, and I'm gonna have to catch a ride up here in a little bit to get the car back home. I gotta get the bumper back on, but it blows ice cold air. It feels good just sitting there idling like that. They said they did a vacuum pump down, and it held really well, so I did a pretty good job with my installation, and it took the R134. We're in business. Ice cold air. Okay, this concludes the video. We're all put back together. Got the bumper back on, got the headlight back on, and I went ahead and painted the bumper again. I painted it a year ago, and I just did a nice fresh coat on there just to sprucing it up, and it turned out super nice and black. And yeah, it blows pretty cold air. Granted, it's not super hot out here yet, so we'll see when the temperatures get into the 80s and 90s, but I'm expecting it to be okay. Here's the paperwork on this. See, it took 0.68 kg. I don't know why they didn't put it in pounds, but that's how much it took. So that's it, guys. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I couldn't find too many videos on YouTube on rebuilding an AC system for a Saturn SL1. So hopefully someone out there is searching and found this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Any questions or something like that, just comment below, and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. But yeah, thanks for watching, and like and share. Thank you.